you struggling to lose weight? Hey, what's up guys? This is Ellen. Welcome back to my channel. In this video, I will show you why you are not losing the weight. Now, you need to remember that diet is actually just a temporary measure because once you're done with your diet, you're going to go back to your old way of eating and the weight is going to come back to you with a vengeance, maybe even more than you weighed before. So here are 13 mistakes that keeps you from losing the weight. Number 1, you are convinced that going on a diet will help you lose the weight. And in fact, actually, in order to lose the weight, you need to change your lifestyle. In order to keep your weight off, you need to change your lifestyle. You need to change the diet. You need to change the way you eat. You need to change the way you think. You need to change the way you exercise, the stress level, and everything else. So it's a lifestyle change if you want to keep the weight off. Number 2, you are into dressings and sauces. And dipping veggies into a sauce, even a healthy one, can really ruin your diet because the sauces and the dips, they are add-ons actually to your daily calorie intake. So you are adding calories to your diet. Number 3, you punish yourself for eating prohibited food. Now, if you punish yourself every time you eat something that's wrong, so-called wrong, like it's out of your diet, if you punish yourself for that, you are going to become an emotional eater. So every time you eat something wrong, you're going to start wanting to eat even more and more and more because your emotions are going to start coming to the surface and you're going to have that urge to eat everything around you because you're going to get so pissed off. So stay away and just eat something. If you eat it, good. Next day, start brand new and go back on the track. Number 4, you're afraid of being hungry. Being hungry stimulates cell renewal and improves digestion and even regulates your blood sugar. Plus, when you're hungry, your body produces actually a hormone that stimulates the memory, stimulates and it helps with your depression and everything else. Number 5, you drink lots of juices and smoothies. One glass actually contains anywhere from 150 to 300 calories. And in fact, an orange or an apple will satisfy your hunger way better and it's way less calories than a whole smoothie or a juice. Because practically juices are mostly sugar and it's going to spike your insulin and everything. So it's extra more calories because you put more fruit in one juice. But if you just an orange or just an apple or something small or string cheese or something, it's going to satisfy your hunger and you're going to feel way much better and it's less calories. Number 6, you underestimate the power of sleep. If you want to shed excess weight, you'd better take an 8-hour journey to your dreamland every night. Because if you sleep, you get a rest, and if you're rested, your body has less stress. Because when you're stressed, the body holds on to the fat, it holds on to the extra calories, so it can fight the stress because it feels like it's under attack, and it needs all the resources it needs in order to fight it. So when you're more relaxed and everything, your body actually helps you lose the weight. That's why many people, when they go on a vacation, actually, they do lose the weight because they're more relaxed. The stress level is way lower, so automatically the weight comes off. Number 7, you eat fast. And when you eat faster than you should, you take in more calories than you need before you realize it's time to stop. So practically, it's like, eat slow, chew your food, mind your food. Don't just go and eat it in the car from one way to another. Just sit down at the table, enjoy the food, eat more relaxed. And by taking your time, actually, you give the time to your stomach to send a signal to the brain that, hey, I have a lot of food already in me. I'm getting full. So I'm getting there. I don't need to eat way extra more food in order for me to feel full because I'm already full. So it's the signal because the stomach is the second brain. So it continuously actually sends signals with the brain. And when you eat fast, your brain doesn't have the time to collect all the information. And hey, you have enough food, so it's time to stop. I'm not hungry anymore. The body doesn't need food anymore. So just eat slow and you're definitely going to take a less amount of calories in. Number 8, you go grocery shopping on an empty stomach. Have a meal before you go shopping because when you go shopping on an empty stomach, what's going to happen? You're going to buy a bunch of food or way even more food than you should. You buy food in higher calories, you buy snacks, you buy cookies and crackers and everything else because you feel hungry and you just want to eat everything you see on the shelves. So before you go shopping, eat at home or whatever, and then go for grocery shopping and just look at the list because normally you should have a diary. So look at the list and make sure you buy only the food you need. Number 9, you give up dessert completely. This is another big mistake because you can allow about 20% of your daily calorie intake to satisfy your sweet tooth and still lose the weight. So you can have a little bit of chocolate, some dark chocolate especially. You can have even a little bit of low-calorie cake, and you should still be able to lose the weight. So don't beat yourself up because you have a little sweet here and there. Number 10 is you think fats are the enemy, but stick to unsaturated fats such as olive oil, nuts, seeds, fish, avocados, and don't avoid the fats altogether, because you need a good fat in order to lose the weight. But stay away from the sugars, stay away from the processed starches like flour and cookies and chips and crackers and cakes, and stick with the good fat. Number 11, you rely too much on exercise because physical activity burns only 10 to 30% of your energy. And actually the rest depends on your diet. It depends the food you eat. So to lose the weight, it's mostly about your diet. It's not so much how much you exercise. Yes, it's good to maintain a good exercise because that increases the endorphins and everything, and it makes you more happy. You don't feel so stressed, so you don't eat so much. But diet is the main cause of the weight, if you lose or if you gain. So watch what you eat. Number 12, you strive for perfection, and being too strict with yourself only encourages emotional eating, which leads to a vicious cycle. It's totally fine not to be 100% perfect and not have 100% the perfect diet, because when you're too stressed about, oh my God, I have to stay on track with this and that and that. Yes, you keep track of the things, but if you stress out, your stress level hormone goes up higher, and then you're going to become an emotional eater because you want to eat more, especially if you fell to that perfection and you get so stressed out, and again you start eating. It's a stress eating. It's an emotional eating. So don't strive for perfection. Just take one day at a time and stay focused on your goal, where you want to get. But don't stress yourself too much about it, because once you stress yourself up, you're going to start eating more, and instead of losing the weight, you're actually going to gain weight. Number 13, keep a food diary. Write down everything that goes in your body, and everything actually from the food, the portion sizes, food preferences, meal, snack timing, and everything. So write down your diary. Keep a track of everything you eat. Keep a track of the calories. That's if you want to lose the weight. Now, if you want to maintain it, you can kind of know already. But if you want to lose the weight, just keep a strict diary on it, and make sure you kind of keep on it. Don't be too strict about it. Don't follow it too perfect, because don't beat yourself up if you go off track a little bit. But make sure next day you go right back on track and keep on going. So guys, if you're struggling to lose the weight, watch out for these mistakes. And you need to remember that staying healthy, staying fit, it's actually a lifestyle. It's not just a simple diet that lasts a week or two. Thank you so much for watching this video. If you enjoyed, click the like button down below, and remember to subscribe to my channel for more videos. Stay healthy.